Welcome to the Smart Solutions presentation for using EPAK as a training and documentation tool for the SmartStream Online Check process. EPAK is a tool that can be licensed with any software product and is used for the collection and building of process documentation and training materials. The intent of this video is to show you how to use the EPAK tool to help your organization in defining the how-to of a SmartStream payroll online check. To see the details and functionality of the EPAK tool itself, Smart Solutions is proud to announce the availability of additional video presentations for the baseline EPAK product. Please contact us for more information or feel free to check our website at www.smartsy.com. So, to start, for a payroll department, it's a necessity to be able to produce online employee checks. These are unscheduled payments, but a must for terminations, incorrect pay, missed checks, and a variety of other reasons. An employee must be legally paid within a certain time frame, and the payroll department must be ready. So how does your organization document the process so that the payroll department is always ready for that sudden check request? The most accurate way for a department to stay ready is to produce a business process and have documentation available for any payroll employee to be able to step in and perform the job. To ensure the ready production of an online check, the payroll department would need to design their solution. Investigating their resources and software functionality, the process would need to be designed, documented, and passed to the payroll department employees that might be performing the task. This would include procedures, training, and manuals. Prior to electronic methods, the average employer experienced problems in delivering internal training. It was cumbersome and costly, and the constant changes were hard to manage. Unfortunately, this is an ongoing cycle and difficult to manage without proper tools. The process to build the online check process might look something like this. First, the payroll supervisor would have to identify the functionality available to them. Then, research the development of a documented process by reviewing screens and functionality in association to their internal rules and regulations. Finally, the payroll supervisor would create a document for the process identifying screens, security, and steps. This method to train employees is slow and tedious, and it lends itself to supporting out-of-date materials since maintenance and updates would be manual. So as a solution to these problems, we would like to introduce you to EPAK, or as it's officially known, the Enterprise Performance Accelerator Kit. This is a tool for producing online training classes, providing employees with on-demand access, and a simple way to keep documentation updated. EPAK is a multi-tiered product and provides an electronic capture and distribution of video on-demand classes and documentation. The electronic capture actually uses the SmartStream payroll product to capture the process and turns that into documentation and training classes. The output materials are then available on the online Knowledge Center, which employees can access via usernames and passwords. This is an example of how the online Knowledge Center looks. The user employee would sign on to this site and be able to review the processes available to him. In this example, we only have one within his directory, and that is the online check process, but there could be multiples. On the right side of the screen, please note there are 5 tabs. Each tab contains content associated to the online check process, and the user employee can click on any one of these tabs to experience that process. Okay, now that we know how all of this comes together, let's take a look at what the employee will actually see in the online Knowledge Center. The first of the tabs is the See It mode, which is a simple video with no interaction from the employee. This would be a good starting point for a new employee to be able to watch an online check being created in the SmartStream payroll system. As we watch the employee click on the See It tab, we can watch as the system plays the captured process on video. Note, the bubbles on each screen will add explanation, tips, and hints as the process unfolds. Remember, this is the actual SmartStream payroll screen and actions that were captured and evolved into this on-demand video presentation. First, the recorded process activates the employee online payment activity, and the system automatically begins to populate the data fields. The employee number is entered, and notice the bubble is prompting the data. The system enters the data, press Tab, the next field is highlighted. The bubble is telling the user to click on the drop-down button. Then the system is pointing out which payroll run type to choose. Next, it progresses to the pay period. And again, it's pointing to the drop-down button. It's saying to enter 201, which is the beginning. It's like an index. It will jump to the 201 fields. And then from there, you select the correct one. As the bubble says, click an entry in the list. Next, click on the Views menu. Out of the menu, you click on Earning Pay Elements. The Earning Pay Element view will show up, and from here, the options are presented. In this case, DE Reg is available, and we're going to enter the correct income amount. The system will populate $1,000. Click on the menu again. The employee is instructed to choose deduction pay elements. From here, you verify the deduction pay elements are good. We're not going to make any changes. We'll accept it the way it is. And you save the check. When you click the Save button, the check will be saved and the window will close. So now we need to go back into the Employee Online Payment activity. And this time in the Action menu, we're going to select Calculate Online Payments. The system will automatically calculate any online payments that were previously saved. Click OK, and the process will be finished. And that's the entire process. The Try It mode will allow the employee to participate in the video and perform the process, but will prompt them if incorrect. Here we watch as an employee uses the Try It mode for the SmartStream Online Check process, And again, watch the bubbles for prompts and information. The employee enters the employee number and tabs off. He then selects the correct payroll run type from the drop-down list. Next, in the pay period field, the employee navigates to the correct pay period identifier. He progresses to the menu and selects the earning pay elements. After entering the $1,000, he goes back to the menu and selects deductions. Next, he's supposed to save, but instead we're going to click on an incorrect icon. Notice you're prompted an error as well as the correct action. We click Save. We have to reopen the employee online payment activity, and again we click on the wrong one. Notice the error message. We go to the Action menu and we select Calculate Online Payments, and we click OK. The process is done. The Know It mode mandates that the employee follow the video, but all keystrokes and data entry is performed by the employee. If mistakes are made, the system will correct them and possibly provide explanation, depending on what was added to the video during the build process. Here we watch the employee access the Know It tab, where they are required to perform the process, while the Knowledge Center monitors their actions and keeps scores of the results. Notice the bubble says the score needed to pass is 80%. The bubble's there. It does have the ability to show the step, but notice it says if you proceed, it will be graded as incorrect. So we'll click No, and we'll keep going on our own. The activity opens. We enter the employee information. We tab off. We select the correct payroll run type. We navigate to the correct pay period. We go to the menu, we select Earning Pay Elements, we enter $1,000, we go back to the menu, we select Deductions, we made an error by clicking on the wrong item. We correct our mistake. We get back on track. We save the check. We go back to the employee online payment window. We go back to the menus and we select Calculate Online Payments. The process is finished, so we click OK. We press Enter to continue, and we see that we made a couple of mistakes, but we still passed. The process is complete. The last tab is the Print It function, which allows just that. You can print any documents available. Here we watch the employee access the Print It tab, where they can open or save the documents to their local drives. In this example, we will see the document called Job Aid, which is a quick reference guide. If you will notice, each step is listed, just as we watched in the training videos. The data elements are also included to provide clarity to the document. This is a short document, in this case less than 2 pages, and not meant for training, but it's meant to provide assistance with a business process. The job aid is only one of several documents automatically delivered by EPAK. In summary, EPAK has just utilized the actual SmartStream payroll system and your business process to build a training video, an assessment capture, and printed documentation. With its electronic capture and manipulation, the maintenance for your stored business processes is extremely easy. Thank you for your time and attention to see this new product that we can now offer your organization. If you feel this is a tool that would be of benefit to you, please contact us for a more in-depth demonstration. Thanks again and have a great day.